I exist.
The Insulindian Phasmid just said I exist in a high-pitched voice. This has been one of the most stressful situations coming back to this episode because I've really been looking forward to inspecting the Phasmid. That being said, as I mentioned in the last episode, I don't want this to end, which is... okay, whoa. These are moving towards me. Let's do this thing.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you.
Dear Lord, look at that thing.
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else in a lower pitch.
So it says, listen carefully, whisper, that's the Insulindian Phasmid. Say something to it quietly, something like, or electrochemistry. Very Hat 97, +3, Lena's childhood experience. Ooh, okay, interesting. Let's start from the top as usual. Right.
You smell...
Whisper, that's the
Insulindian Phasmid?
I'm happy that Kuno can see it because I genuinely thought this might have just been in our heads. Wait, how do you know about the Phasmid? Kuno, do you have a camera or something? Wait, how do you know about the Phasmid?
Everybody does. It's the fucking Insulindian Phasmid.
Kuno, do you have a camera or something?
Yeah. I don't have a camera. That sucks about Kuno.
Shit! I know, well, I can't remember how many pictures were left on it, but Kim had a camera. Fuck.
He not as much as glances at the gigantic insect to his right. Nor does it look at him. Its antennae take their measure of the air, slowly, searching for something. You.
Me? Say something to it quietly. Hey, don't be afraid. You exist. I think I'm going to go with that.
A sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body, limbs working independently of each other, like the parts of a masterfully constructed machine.
Whoa.
Something in its body language has changed, just slightly.
I don't feel this, do I?
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the Phasmid.
I'm approaching
The
it.
creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows.
Oh, lordy.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Dear Lord, raise your hand slowly. Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am. Disengage slowly. Raise your hand.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you.
What would happen if you did a playthrough but just didn't do any of the Insulindian Phasmid stuff? I thought that was a genuine side quest that was going to lead nowhere, and now it's right in front of us. I didn't realize it was going to be this big.
Suddenly, there is silence.
Raise the other hand too, or put your hand down. I get a feeling something's going to happen. Raise the other hand.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
That's right, pray. Don't pray to me, I'm nothing. Put your hands down instead. Wes, don't pray to me, I'm nothing.
The reed creature does not stop its stridulations. It towers above you, parting the reeds it emerged from. Tuft-like structures still rustle on its joints.
Hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
God, I love it. I keep forgetting about the word porn. Ancient silence. Oh, okay. Tinglies. Stand on your tiptoes and look more closely. Well, we'll come this far.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
Okay.
The faintest smell, like you've never felt before, like burnt roses.
Whisper Kuno, it's foaming. Let your heels drop back onto solid ground. Oh, it's Kuno, it's foaming.
Whoa! Maybe it's poison? Fucking hell!
The kid watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
Dear Lord, what's it in like? Tell me, what are you doing? Am I trying to speak to the phasmid? Tell me, what are you doing? So was it +1, spoke to the hanged man. Oh, I did. Yeah, that wasn't a pleasant experience. +2, did not give up on the phasmid. Hey! I knows of parthenogenesis. How do I know parthenogenesis again? Parthenogenesis. Okay, well that's good though. That I've done what needs to be done to get a very high in this.
I exist.
Fuck. The Insulindian phasmid just said I exist in a high-pitched voice. I exist too. I'm a detective. Is this a dream? What is happening? What exactly are you? I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That is all. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Oh my god. This is so cool. Okay, fire burning. It's wunderbar. I'm ill. If I tell you what will happen. Fire burning, it's wunderbar. If I tell you what will happen.
Then I will tell you what it's like for me.
Ooh, okay. For me it's fire burning. For me it's wunderbar. I'm ill. I don't want to say I'm wonderful because I think Harry isn't particularly a well man. I'm ill.
What is your illness?
My body aches, I'm bleeding. He has been shot as well, of course. My body aches, I'm bleeding. I'm ill in my head, I'm insane. That's how it is for me. In my heart, for me, it's sadness. Input after input. I would say it's sadness. I think that's the catalyst for all of Harry's problems. Not to get, I guess, deep into it with the phasmid.
For me, it is not like that. I have states, not the emotions. For example, I experience excitement at unexpected sugar rewards. But that is not important.
Experience excitement at an unexpected sugar reward.
Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness being intruded upon. Transient, dim, moist.
Intruded upon by what?
Shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations. A swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding.
Okay.
I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did, it would never ache.
Oh, don't say that. You're the type of animal I would like to be. I'm glad to be me, an incredibly sensitive instrument. What the fuck is happening to me right now? Oh, Harry, you're the type of animal I would like to be. I think Harry would, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Why do you ask?
Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
Oh, okay. A small leg, that's horrible. That's absolutely nothing.
The leg tried to move around independently. making it hard to walk.
What are we doing in terms of our conversation here with the Insulindian Phasmid? You don't have a foot there now? Okay, I want to hear more about that. You don't have a foot there now.
Yes. Thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again.
Good to know. Okay, I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
Well, also, also that, the killer, I was born to detect you. I was born to detect you, clearly.
Yes. No one detected me for such a long time. For thousands of years. I dithered, out of sight. Trapped myself in greenery.
This is my masterpiece. No, this is just an accident. This is my masterpiece.
No one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping off blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The first in 1,000 years.
Blood that smells like strawberries. I don't like where that's heading. They won't think I taste like strawberries, will it? Is this a dream? What is happening?
No. You're awake. I am real. Light is foaming me. This is real.
Whoa. Where does this come from? All this around us, the world.
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Perhaps it's sent to us by a god. Then all we can do is beat our fists against it day after day with no answer? Maybe it was sent to us by a god. I don't like the beating fists option.
I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. Yum yum.
It's just so adorable. Oh man.
Wait, so
So you look like a reed and you eat reeds.
Yes, they don't mind.
Have you accidentally eaten another reed, Phasmid?
Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
I'm not judging. What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulindian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
But really, that's what you do? You play with trash bins and boys?
I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me.
I can't help but feel that that's a bit of a metaphor for life, that we just go through life without noticing the actual things around us. We're too busy acting and not perceiving. I mean, all those people and nobody noticed the Insulindian Phasmid. Could be a metaphor.
I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Revachol, district of Martinez, March 51.
That's us. That's insane.
No, you are. The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively median life form, while it is you who are a total extreme madness. A volatile simian nerve system ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, what is the Pale? See, this is interesting because I was thinking about that before I started this episode. There were a few things that I just couldn't do. I can't remember what's her name. It's not Joyce, she was the lassie on the boat. Anyway, the lassie in the church on the computer. There was an option to discuss the Pale with her, if I'm not mistaken, but it was like -10. It was like a 3% chance. There was just no way it was going to happen, so I left it. I don't think we go back to the island, but I do wonder what more I could have done to have been able to discuss the pail with her. Anyway, I digress. Wait, what is a pail?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of power.
You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
How?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Worse how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget?
I'm not gonna blink. Have I always thought this way?
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation.
But I want to blink and undo 12 billion years of matter expansion. I've already forgotten the whole world once when I drank too much. I will be extra careful not to blink, stick insect, don't worry.
Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sigh, and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Kuno, am I having a violent epileptic seizure? Oh, Harry.
Doesn't look like you're spazzing out. Kuno knows all about seizures.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at the giant insect.
I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind. Nothing, just looks like looking at the stick insect, everything is normal.
Cool. So's Kuno. Kuno's also having a vision of a giant insect. And it's real. Back off before it eats you.
I have to say goodbye now, I have no more thoughts, that was all. Really? We can't... Aww.
No, there is one more.
Oh, okay. No, there are no more thoughts. Of all creatures I've met, you are the kindest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the scariest. Of all the creatures I've met, you are the most beautiful. I do think there is beauty in the Insulindian Phasmid. The way it talks about its own nature and just naturally... You know, obviously we can't put ourselves into the Insulindian Phasmid's mind, really. It's an insect. So it has to just react naturally. I think it's adorable. It's cute, and it's got a cute voice. I don't think we'll ever understand a creature like that. Maybe Harry will one day.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For all mankind.
That woman. I can't. I will try. What woman?
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And it.
I will try.
She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
She was hell on earth. Are we talking about my partner that I've been sad about? Okay, disengage slowly.
As you're turning away, the Phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Bye-bye. Oh.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water. And something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
Uh-huh.
It's gone. Between those reeds there. Fucking Helican.
What's that in the water?
The fuck? Is that ceramic? And more stuff. Like a nest in the reeds. We should peep it. Fucking hell.
What now? Is it more bits of the armour if it's ceramic?
What now?
The old man behind you says suddenly. He's put his hands into the ash. It's dirty and black.
Yeah, Grandpa's not looking so good. We need to check on him.
Okay, before we start doing anything else, I mean, I'm curious as to whether, as I say, that would have happened if we continued to go down the path of helping the zoologists look for the Insulindian phasmid. It's obviously a lot bigger than they think it is. But this is incredible. I mean, we've had Doris Day, the Insulindian phasmid. I guess we're going to have to keep going. It's got to end at some point, isn't it? What the hell? We got a crate, a buoy. No freaking way! Fairweather T500 helmet. Ahaha! T932 rifle scope. So I'm guessing... Can we interact? No. God damn it. Okay, well we can't interact with anything at this point, but we found the scope. I was going to say earlier when it was playing with buoys, is it just taking the documentation? Why would it do that? Oh my word. Yes, please. This well-travelled passport with visa stamped in it is issued by the Republic of Orange. You found it in the Phasma's nest on the island. You can open it for more details.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
I mean, it doesn't matter that we let her go or she got away. We do know who she is now based on the passport.
Clazia's hidden documents from the empty boy. She said the false passport would be for Anouk Maya Smith.
Look at the photo.
It's Clazia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, younger somehow.
What was this doing in the Phasma's nest?
Fuck if I know. Maybe it's collecting shit. Like an octopus can get, like, curious.
Reasonable. It says Katarzyna Alazie.
Okay, so what? Loop Kuno in on this?
Katarzyna Alazie was supposed to be her real name. Where Clazia comes from. Remember? God damn it.
Ah.
I told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now. In another city. She moves fast.
She told me it was her real name, and it isn't this. It isn't even the name she said would be on here.
Cool. Got lied to. Double lied to. I get it. You cops need the Kuno on stuff like this. No one lies to the Kuno.
He knows with a stern and serious expression. Okay, fair enough. You know what? In hindsight, I'm not particularly worried that we let her away, because it does sound like she would have probably gotten killed if she'd been arrested, given everything that we know. I'm just going to have to make peace with it. I'm not going to be too pissed off about that. What's her real name, then?
Kuno's going to say, it's not any of the things you think it is.
Shit.
Kuno'd have to get deep into this shit. But whatever it is, you got played here, that's for sure.
Oh, I see. The name on the passport is the one that... Oh, right. Okay, no, that makes sense.
The girl on the passport looks at you with no answer. She is not Katarzyna Alazie, or Anouk Maya Smith, or Clazia. That much is sure.
Alright, so she's gotten away scot-free. Well done. I mean, I have to say, well done. It's difficult to keep up that many lies, or maybe I was just buying too much into it. Anyway, put the passport away. Okay, dokie. What we got? Inspect the phasmid. Wait a minute. I've done that. Phasmid's gone. Check up on the deserter now. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't think I have enough time for my thought cabinet to finish Wasteland of Reality. And data burst generator seems superfluous at this point, but okay.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
Poor bastard. I'm feeling more and more sorry for this guy, because clearly he thought he was going to be arrested and it was going to be a military-based scenario where potentially, I don't know how you would discharge somebody after the length of time he's been here, or, it was going to be a dishonourable discharge, or he was going to be court-martialed from a military perspective, but he's just being arrested for murder, that's it.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Sir, how could you not see the phasmid?
See.
Mr. Dross, don't die.
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
Shit, snap your fingers under his nose, wave your hand in front of his eyes, touch his shoulder gently. Touch his shoulder gently, I think.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail. The boy waves his hand in front of the old man's face. The trembling mouth appears to sigh. There's no other response.
Yeah, this fried him. We gotta bring him to a doctor. Good news, this solves our boat and Piggy's problem. He's not going anywhere. He's trapped here.
Shit, what happened to you, Mr. Dross?
He's old and fried. Kuno's seen this, like, after a massive bender. Kuno's dad.
He stops mid-sentence. Oh, Kuno. You know, sometimes I do feel sorry for him. I know he's an a-hole, but I think it's the phasmid. I don't think it is the phasmid. I think it's just old age and shock.
I mean, getting arrested as a fucking giant stick insect jumps up behind you. That shit would break any man, even a Kuno man.
Fair point. We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should...
Wait a minute, how the hell did that helmet end up there? Show him the ceramic helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left, wherever he is.
I can't believe that helmet, man. I kicked it into the fucking ocean and it washed up here. Oh, do you think the phasmid brought it here?
That's a more likely scenario. I doubt very much it just floated here. Oh, okay, so that's the helmet that he booted into the ocean. Show him the Oranese passport.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very old all of a sudden. Around 80. This is an old man, at last. No longer a tin soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Show him the detached scope.
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Dross?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
Hey! You took the shot, bang, and got rid of the evidence. Bug brought it back. Sound about right?
Silence. Not even a sigh.
I'm going to let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
Hang tight.
Yeah, old man, hang tight. Let's slowly start shuffling off Death Island, okay? We're about done here.
He looks to the flak tower. To the flak tower? What, back to... Dear Lord. Okay, hang on a minute. I just want to quickly pop that helmet on me noggin. Because damn. Ooh. That's so freaking weird. I'm not partial to a hat in this game, but that is kind of funky. Okay, we'll leave that one. Fuck it. Wait, where the hell are we going now? Did it say we have to go back up to the sniper's nest or something? We don't actually go back to Martinez, do we? The return. Use the boat to return to the mainland. Oh my god. Yes, please. Now that we've discussed the pale with the phasmid, does that mean that we can... Oh boy. Okay. I'm excited. Maybe it's not going to end just yet.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Right? Where did this come from? Kuno, what is the ICM? RCM, it sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia. A white star point to it. Oh, was that on the drum or something like that? I think that I saw. I don't think it was actually a discussion point with my psyche. It was just something I observed. Kuno, what is the ICM?
Is this a case for Detective Kuno? Idiot Cat Moon, inside car motors. Is Kuno magic? He is. Case solved.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM, it sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia.
Yeah, pig. That's letter shift for you. The alphabet.
A white star, point to it.
Shit looks upside down to Kuno.
He's on the side tilting his head.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Are those speck stars too?
Dunno, maybe. Sorta looks like stars to Kuno. Or like islands, maybe? Fuck does Kuno know?
Thank you, Kuno. It's the DeLorean symbol of Insulinda, the face in the sea.
Looks old, what is it still doing
Who
here?
the fuck's gonna move it? The island janitor?
Finish that thought. Who'd it? Okay. I genuinely thought we wouldn't be coming back. Can we go and tell the zoologists that we actually found the phasmid then? Shit, we're gonna have to get somebody out
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
to help the deserter. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's return to the mainland.
Oh yeah? We did good shit here, detective.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm.
Well, these people in the fishing village watching us approach.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Oh! I don't know what you're doing here, Harry. We're here because we're worried. What the hell?
Look what the tide brought him.
Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I do.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
So I think that is my partner from the RCM, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was where my thought process was going last time. Also, on top of that, there was something... Oh, shoot. Because Kim's motor carriage was gone, and then it led to the tribunal, I wasn't able to radio... I can't remember what it was I wanted to radio my precinct about, but anyway, it's gone now. Wait, you're the man in the sunglasses. Forget all about this, there's a giant... The armor? No one else seems to be bothered by it. Kuno, you still have my back right. Who are you people? Wait, you're the man with the sunglasses.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
What? Forget about all that, there's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
He points at you with both hands. The armor? Nobody else seems to be bothered by it. Did I make a mistake of putting the armor on in this instance?
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes, that has always explained it.
This is not the first time he's seen you all decked out in Wacko.
Vic, calm down.
Kuno, you still have my back, right?
We're all pigs here.
Even though we're all pigs here, you and Kuno are more pigs than the rest of the pigs. He'll have your back. Only later.
Later? Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Yes?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
Oh shit!
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
I'm doing alright, we've solved a murder.
The kid's about to say he's Kuno.
Wait, elbow him in the ribs.
Wait for fucking what? I'm Kuno. We come from Death Island.
And he said it.
Oh, Christ.
Listen, Kuno.
The man assesses the kid like a strike team leader about to kick in a door.
Harry and I are old friends. From way back. Mind letting us have a moment?
Fair enough.
Won't be long. I just need to talk to Harry about some of the things I think he's done wrong lately.
I think everything's gone swimmingly.
Good luck with that. Sounds like you're in some shit.
What is this about?
Harry, we want to help you. Trant, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
Shit kid. What an interesting moniker.
What's a shit, kid? How do you know I was here? You aren't the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde. For goodness sake. You never told me that you're not the horse-faced woman. Pointer. So, Trant turns out to be Special Consultant Trant Hiddlestan. Duped again. No one's who they say they are. Well, that's a fair comment, actually. Duped again. No one's who they say they are. You mentioned a task force. Where have you been all this time? So Trant turns out to be the Special Consultant?
Yes, I'm Trant Hiddlestan. I never said I wasn't Trant Hiddlestan.
Wait, what was up with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail's my son.
Oh yeah, what was up with all the interesting history spying on me?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s. Like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
Okay, you aren't the man with the sunglasses, you're not even blonde. Good. How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved his establishment and still he betrays me. Turned to face the general direction of the Whirlings and yelled, "Damn you, cafeteria manager, you betrayed me for the last time." I understand, okay, Gart told you.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
Yeah, everybody probably saw me leaving on the boat.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk.
Shit, okay. Duped again, no one is who they say they are.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Okay. Gardener or scab leader, this turned to Kuno. Tell me at least you are who you say you are. Okay, that doesn't have something to do with it, yes. That does have something to do with it, yes.
Fuck, pig. The name's Gorno, not Kuno. It's lamer. My name's lamer than I said it was. Just try not to shit yourself, please.
You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Refresh my memory, who else is in this?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trant fucking Hiddlestan, and Guillaume Baby.
He stares at you.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Yeah, first, who's Guillaume Bevy? Okay, so what does the unit do? Okay, so who's Guillaume?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit.
Uh-oh.
Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Trant because I'm forcing him to stay.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
Okay, that's not a good legacy to leave.
They're your posse, or what remains of it. Hand-picked, hand-lost.
Yep. Okay, what's the shit, kid?
You. Shit kid, that's you.
Maybe you've deserved it.
I'll take that without arguing. You aren't the man with the sunglasses at all. You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true. And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Oh, God. Actually, I suspected something was off. Maybe if you hadn't been so sarcastic, I would have realized I knew you. I don't like being lied to. Now, maybe if you weren't being so sarcastic.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off.
Did I? Oh, shit. Actually, I suspected something was off.
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman.
Lieutenant, my name is not Horse-Faced Woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends, I just have a stupid head. I'm truly sorry, Officer Minot. Patrol Officer Minot, glad to make the acquaintance. Let's put the past behind us. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry.
Okay, you're my commanding officer. I really want to respect you.
Oh.
I want us to have a normal relationship.
Well, my playthrough has just led to me being the sorriest cop on Earth, apparently. That was the achievement I just got. Okay.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on Earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
Where have you been all this time?
Where have we been? We've been fucking off as far as I remember.
Crosses his arms.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die. And you were probably right too. I would have never let you abduct a kid and take him on a creepy boat trip in the middle of fucking March.
Oh, when you look at it from that perspective.
You talking about Kuno? Major Kuno wasn't abducted, you fucking fat dink. Fuck out of here.
Jesus. All will burn, Satellite Officer Vicomer. Make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? I think that's a bit too brass. Why would you leave a literal police... Why would you leave a literal police squad? No. I said all those things. I'm not like that anymore.
Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit 1,000,000 times over.
Oh dear. Okay. None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
Uh-oh.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola, Pearl, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Yeah, I was worried about that happening, speaking to people and them knowing exactly who I was, but I didn't have a damn clue.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Okay, socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory? I drank so much I lost my memory and now slowly recovering it. I don't think I am I? I mean, little bits have come back, but is it not actually the case, and this is the interesting thing, if you drink so much to the point where you black out, my understanding is, and I think there's a misconception about this, that you just forget stuff. But I believe if you drink to the point of having a blackout, it's at the stage where actually your brain stops forming memories, or literally, I don't think it's even a case of retaining them, I just think it's a case where you're running on autopilot, but there is no memory to recall, if that makes sense. Could be wrong, but I think that's the way it works. I drank so much I lost my memory.
I believe you drank. People do that. You especially. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
Could do if you had bad enough brain damage.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have?
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
That doesn't sound too good.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures towards the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
It's a good enough question.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead again. Line detective is good for now. He's wrong. I'm too far gone for work. Fuck all of you. I don't want to be in your unit. What now? I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Oh, shit. Hold on, in the ocean. Feign ignorance. It was stolen by Jacob That wasn't me, it was stolen by traffic hooligans. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I guess there's no point in lying now. I guess they know that, don't they? I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. Oh, fuck. I really want to say that, but I'm not going to. Tequila Sunset, I also jumped the canal, by the way. Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Tequila Sunset. Jump the canal. So funny, Harry. Thank you for fucking me. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry, Jean.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Jesus, could you actually get to a point where you don't get your badge? I guess. Wait, my badge. I got my badge right here. Show it to him.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
You're proficient in catching small objects. Oh, come on. Oh. Hey, got it.
Not today, badge.
That doesn't seem like a big win, does it? Did I get the badge? Behold my badge. The drama is unnecessary. I got the badge all as well. Behold my badge.
And your gun?
Yeah, I'm still impressed by the piece of plastic in your hand. I have my gun.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
Gun. My gun is right here. Show him the Villiers 9mm. I upgraded my gun to a rifle. Present the Trengong 4.46 rifle. No, don't. That's stupid.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
So it doesn't even matter that I found my gun. I quit drinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now. I tried not to, but I can't work as well without it. Yet I have not had a single drink.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
Oh, come on! You're gonna cut him some slack? Pig's been working hard, digging through the guts of corpses and shit, getting shot and shit.
Hold on, I just haven't washed myself after the autopsy. Oh god, that's disgusting. Wait, it may be because of the pheromone. Yeah, I've handled an actual corpse. Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad. None of this matters. My odor situation is meaningless compared to what I've discovered. True.
What you've discovered? You let the suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
Well, I understand. No, okay. I'm not going to go into it with Jean, but that's not the case.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
know what? She wasn't the prime suspect because we knew the bullet came from, what was it, Triple B Prime, I think it was, on the island. Cassia, she was some kind of spy from the Occident, specially trained... No, I don't think that was... Well, okay, not taking her in was the right thing to do. She was a vital... She gave us a vital clue that led us to the island. Okay, I got duped there. She pulled the one on me. It's a bit of both. You know, she did leave us a clue, though. Yes, I let her go as an act of mercy. It's just a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about.
Sure, if it's part of your master plan. Let's not even get into the other suspect who also escaped. Another detail.
Kim agreed with that.
Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote.
Okay, first of all, the stuff that I was doing for him was to try and find my gun, and I didn't really do anything significant bar leaving a door open.
Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is barely clinging to life in the hospital. Harry, it was fucking mass murder.
Okay, that is pointing towards the tribunal being worse off than it could have been.
Yo, I'ma stop you right there, fuckface. It's Kuno time.
I don't think things can get any worse if I let Kuno take it from here.
That's it. The cavalry has arrived.
I did everything I could. The company had hired unvetted.
No, you've explained enough, pig. Kuno takes care of this shit now.
There is no challenging the fury the kid is about to unleash.
Oh.
First of all, yo, those guys were all f***ed. The guys in the armor, f***ed. The Union guys, f***ed. So yeah, suck Kuno's dick. You don't know me. You don't know what happened here. You don't know this shit. Automatic fucking weapons. Urban battleground shit. Battle lines drawn in blood. Blood meridian. You don't know this shit. Now, Kuno wasn't there. Right, you getting this? Kuno was breaking it up with Kuno's main bitch, see? Parting of the ways shit. But when Kuno got there, Pig had fucking cleaned up. Blood and ruin. Smoked all those dinky fuckers. Saved this shit. Martinet shit. I see he's mourning and shit. His main pig got semi-wasted. Sent to the boo-boo mobile. Kuno steps up. Kuno fucking fills those shoes. Big boy shoes. Detective Kuno.
Okay, he's going off on a bit of a tangent here.
He comes to a sudden, abrupt stop.
Are you done?
Yo, Kuno feels like you weren't really listening to Kuno. You were hearing, but you weren't listening. Fucking the armor boys came to Martinez to fuck shit up. Hardy boys or whatever the fuck they are. They were telling everyone and their mum how they wasted one of those armor fucks. It was always gonna go down like that. My pig stepped up, got fucked in the leg for it. Sacrifice style.
Not bad, Kuno. Could be a little shorter, though.
Yes, I understand. He was in the fight.
Second, you dinky fucking asshole. This pig right here. This oink oink motherfucker solved that shit. On Death Island. Case solved. Go home or fuck off.
Yeah, go home or fuck off. Kuno, if you're going to interrupt, make it snappier. Look, point is we solved the case. Look, point is we saved as many people as we could. Look, point is we solved the case. We saved as many people as we could. I think that's a better response. We have solved the case. That's not going to go anywhere. That is the end result. But we saved as many people as we could, I think. I don't know what I could have done to save more people.
Yeah, and solved that shit. Fucking grandpa in the woods did it. Old shit. Kuno doesn't know about that. Look, the real shit here is...
It was a straggler from the revolution who stayed in hiding for 50 years. I found him.
Yeah, straggler, sure. Are you getting this smart shit? The old fuck killed him. Confessed to it too. We got him snitching on himself. Popo style.
A straggler from the revolution.
He sounds incredulous.
Yeah, fucko. He's on the island right now. In a coma or some shit. Oh, and we also got the gun. Gun of the killer shit. You know what I mean? Now, let's get our big boy shit on.
He means murder weapon.
Wait, by gun of the killer, Kuno means the murder weapon. We have it. He may have committed other murders over the years. Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, spin that real shit, pig. Murder weapon. Big boy shit.
We may have committed other. He may have committed other murders over the years.
Yeah, smoked a ton of people. Unsolved shit. Now, listen up, soup fuck. You're gonna shit yourself, cause it's gonna get wacko natural.
Wacko natural. I think I know what it's going to be.
Oh yeah, it's going to be wacko natural. No, wait, it's not. No, don't. Okay, let me. Yeah.
Too late. We're in this. There's a fucking 4-ton mantis on the island.
Oh, they're not going to be receptive to this, are they?
What? Sorry, kid. Me and Harry need to.
Yo, this is like the biggest moment in history right now. You wanna fucking listen to what's coming out of Kuno's mouth?
Points to his crooked scowl.
We saw a giant insect, white as fuck. Literally the Insulindian phasmid or some shit. Praying mantis style. It was 3 meters tall, and this pig right here.
His hand is shaking with rage and excitement.
Oh no.
This fucking old popo discovered it. Me and the pig bacon discovered a new species. It was beautiful. It was... You ain't seen this kind of animal before? Fucking miracle shit. This case, this fucking grandpa shit, this ugly shit, it's nothing. We saw a ghost. A real life ghost. Like he fucking proved ghosts are real. It's that big, Popo. It's fucking...
His eyes are welling up now.
Why are you not fucking shitting yourselves? What's wrong?
He glares at the officers who stand silently in the cold wind in the distance. A wave breaks.
Did he just say Insulindian phasmid?
I don't know. I zoned out. Harry, did you just pick up some myelin berm and pin it on him?
You aren't fucking listening. The bum is nothing. This is science history here. It was the Insulindian phasmid. It's connected to the shit. Tell him.
Okay, there was an Insulindian phasmid, but it's not connected to the case. I don't think it is connected to the case.
Lieutenant, please. You have to have more than just some mantis. The straggler, stick to that. You said you solved the murder.
Yeah.
It's not going well. Present something now. Something sane and clear. Make your case. No, there was a giant insect, and they have to understand that. You will find proof. Don't give up.
I also started a nightclub in the church. No. The killer... Elysium Dross, we have a strong motive for him. You have to believe me, there was a giant Insulindian phasmid there. There was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found. I also looked in the mystery of the doomed commercial area. No. It may only be a small thing, but I found a man's jacket. No. Okay, so what do you say? You want to take this hot shit back? Okay, you have to believe me, there was... Okay, the killer. We have a strong motive.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
A revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man would be Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolutions failed, but not before making it to Revachol.
He thinks this detail bolsters your straggler theory.
It is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Okay, Trant. Thank you. I get it. Harry, no more giant insects. You said you have a motive?
This narrow-minded pig. I can't fucking...
Bring him to heel. Get the kid in line. You could use his help here.
Okay, Kuno, keep your head in the game. He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy. He killed the mercenary hoping to start a war between the company and the Union. Kuno, keep your head in the game.
Alright, yeah. Kuno's in it.
He killed the mercenary hoping to start a war between the company and the Union. I think that was one of the things that we obviously couldn't get out of him there. It seems like, yeah, Everard potentially was hoping that was going to be the case. Actually, I'm not sure what if I have a motive. I had another thing. Yeah, no, yeah. He killed the mercenary hoping to start a war between the company and the Union.
Yeah, check this shit. He's like some fucking old school warrior. Man from Hemdall shit. Only against rich people and... pederasts, I think. Kuno doesn't know what a pederast is. Kuno's not a university. But he did that shit to get the Union fucks killed, so they get the other fucks killed. Boom! Giant killstorm. Mastermind shit. Only like a really old mastermind who's fucking stupid.
Okay, mastermind.
He's not getting it.
Wait, John, was there not a giant killstorm? He's a trained sniper. The weapon he used is more than capable of making the shots. Wait, John, was there not a giant killstorm?
You were just up his arse crack for the mass murder shit. Now it's nothing. Why do you think that shit happened?
Good point.
You ain't saying shit, because you don't got shit to say.
He's a trained sniper. The weapon he used is more than capable of making the shot.
Yeah, like the ballistics too, pig. We got him knee-deep in popo shit.
Okay, Kuno. Okay. And he'll confess to the prosecution too?
The state he's in now, I don't know, but we got a confession. He confessed to us. I think once he's resuscitated, yes. He's got him talking once, he'll talk again. I'm not sure about his current state now.
A detective and a civilian. Jean, and the gun.
Okay. We'll see about it when we get Coast Guard on the island.
This is good. They can't deny it.
Okay, I'm not too sure I want to mention the nightclub. You have to believe me, there was a giant Insulindian phasmid. No, I'm not going to piss him off anymore. There was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Thank you. I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Rue de Saint, a commercial building where all businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
This pig helps people, okay? He's a fucking handy helper. He does that shit. He finds insects and solves side shit. It's his style. Side style.
Jean, it is his style.
It's definitely your style to solve side shit.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go down the list. There's nothing more to hide here, is there?
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, I reinvigorated the local nightlife. Yeah, I did some kids a solid, turned their lives around. Yeah, and I discovered a hitherto unexplored intraponetical phenomenon in there too, a 2mm hole in the world. Okay. No, we turned some lives around.
You turned the church into a nightclub. The kids are probably shooting up in there. What else did you do? Desecrate the altar? Shit in the chancel?
Okay, I get why Jean doesn't like us.
Get off the church shit. It's making you sound crazy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you have to believe me, there was a giant... There was! Fuck it.
No, I don't have to believe you made a zoological discovery. That is not a must. And even if you did, you're a cop. Who cares?
We have no proof, do we? I don't think that's going to go anywhere.
You know, Harry, if I may interrupt again, it would help if you had evidence. Any proof and I'd play ball here. The PR potential would be quite something for the RCM.
Suit, we have a shitload of proof. Spin it on them, pig.
Put the best proof forth, as solid as you've got.
No, it's not the items. I know, thinking about it, I think it reproduces by parthenogenesis. It was completely white on the inside, but brown and beige on the outside, like reeds. Maybe the items?
Some kind of, what were they called? A bower? Yes. Things collected for a mating display. This would indicate a male, but I don't know of insects displaying bowery behavior.
Shit was there. Display the shit, pig. The shit. It's the proof.
This was there. Point to your head. It had taken this from the killer. This is especially strange. Show him the passport.
It's a passport. Waterlogged paper. Nothing about this even remotely proves the existence of a giant insect. Here's my theory, Harry.
Shit.
You experience a delirium hallucination. It's typical of cognitive damage from years of chronic alcoholism. You started seeing shit in the Ritz and convinced this poor kid of it too.
Poor kid. Fuck you. Kuno's loaded. Can't believe you're not believing me.
It's not true. It was there. It was real. You remember every detail of its sounds, its movements, its presence.
Shit. Okay, the damage alcohol has done to my mind is extensive. No, I know what I saw, it was real.
Bugs everywhere. Plants turning into bugs. It's a typical hallucination. Every drunk past the age of 40 has seen it.
You're right about that.
Fucking Kuno doesn't have a photo camera because Kuno is fucking poor. Okay? That sucks about the Kuno. So Kuno didn't take a fucking photo. And Kuno didn't paint a fucking picture. But it's in my head. In here. Kuno's eyes took the picture. It's right fucking here. I can't believe you're not getting this.
He grinds his teeth.
Kuno, please. If it's on the island, then it will be seen again. Calm down.
It will never be seen again. It wasn't seen for 100 years. Fuck Kuno and let's all pretend there was no miracle. We don't need a giant insect. Everything is so good without it in this fuckhole.
He looks around.
The sheer willpower in him must be making some dent in their incredulity. Some part of them must be thinking, if he is that certain, and they are not. Come on.
Fuck it. I believe him.
Oh,
I knew it. The bitch sees it. Bitches are fucking smart. But you dicks are dumb as fuck. It's real. I told you.
I'm not saying I found a man's jacket. We're not doing that. So what do you say? Want to take this hot shit back?
No. Sure, you get the case together. You can do police work. In bouts. That's not a surprise to me. Even the insect. I don't care. But you're an alcoholic. And you've been drinking. Again. I won't let my life unravel because of this.
I was not drinking again.
Jean, I think he hasn't. I can see it on his face.
Okay. So he's still here for what? A week?
Yeah.
It's tough. One of the toughest addictions to overcome. Comparable only to heavy synthetic opiates. Even morphine is easier to kick than alcohol, statistically. The odds are against him, especially at his age.
He's too old. He's been like this for too long. I've seen him try many times. It's a farce by now.
They're leaving. They're all turning away from you. For the Revachol citizens' militia, a blue forget-me-not in the grey sky. Think you can detect in Jamrock, Boogie Street, Couron, Leroyam, Underground, Coal City, on the 881. It will all be yours to sift through when the last snow has melted. And Station 41, and the glow of its desk lamps, the clicking of coffee mugs, clouds of cigarette smoke, and the ringing telephone. Your youth, there is still a way back. The houses, the streets, the motorways singing. Hold on. This is a fight we can win.
Okay, I need to be the greatest, Jean. I was born for this. I will stop to be better. I know it's difficult to believe, but I will do it for the RCM. I'm not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else is quit. I will, Jean. I swear to God and to Revachol, I will win. I cannot live without this job. Fuck you then. Fuck me, I'll go. Oh, I'm tempted to go with either I know it's difficult to believe, but I'll do it for the RCM, or I'm not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else has quit. I'll do it for the... No, yeah. That's true, I think we have become something else.
Listen to this shit, man.
He throws up his hands.
Detective, I just don't want this trial to go on any longer. It's cold outside and... let's just go.
Fucking Harry, fuck you for bringing this kid with you. It's only because he's defending you. It's the only reason you're not staying here to die.
It's more than that. He just can't. One final time.
You manipulative son of a bitch. It is cold, and we have vehicles in the square. The perp needs to be taken into custody. Let's get a move on.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go about who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Okay, I guess from the top. Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That does explain it. No way I was a flagellant monk. That does explain a
No,
lot.
pig, that explains everything. The running, the jumping, the guns on your arms, your whack mustache.
How I can run for 6 hours a day.
Your lame-ass pants before. Like this fucking retro shit that's going on. Kuno's seen all this before. In gym class.
And this guy, too. God, even this javelin-throwing freak here.
Oh god, Contact Mike.
You've been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Contact Mike is a reprise of the most inspiring basic sporting principle of open competition, a 5001 rank outsider. Okay. When was this? When was I a gym teacher? You said in Couron I was a gym teacher there.
Yes, you taught gym in Cool. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and glue, the worn floorboards. Kudo is just east of Jamrod. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field or the sports building.
Contact Mike.
Oh, you don't say. Does he also vault an impassable gulf of finance and privilege?
It is getting cold out.
So looks at the dilapidated fishing village. What was this when was I a gym teacher? Why did I join the RCM?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, I see now.
Kuno fucking knew there had to be something wrong if you can run like that.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Some chick? Who?
Dora something. Dora England. Yeah, you mentioned the name.
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, Dora England? So we weren't even married?
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
Oh, Harry, Jesus.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
6 years? Okay, 6 years is not that much. It could have been 6. It couldn't have been 6. 3. Let's go with 3. 6 years?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Bangable. Figure. No, I mean, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin. Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go home.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay, am I a dirty cop working for La Puta Madre?
No.
Okay then.
Talks concluded.
She hugs herself for warmth. Precinct 41, what kind of a station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
What? Bitches dream of the 41st? Why you think Kuno's in this shit? Weird is, it's fucking violent. Your Captain Price dusted like 1,000 people.
Thank you, Kuno. You're being kind. It's an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torson and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though, Torson and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take. Not now.
Of course.
And the Sea Wing is?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
And prices?
Ptolemy Price is the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
Yeah, that shit's fucking famous on Channel 8. Kuno hears this shit.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance? Point to the church.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened? Why did we need to go there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Fair enough.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
So I work in the bloody murder station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Revachol. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
Kuno's liking this shit. Jamrock is the real shit. Mayonnaise is fucking white as balls. See shit. This ain't a real ghetto.
Thank you, Kuno. You bring light to my day.
The Phasmid, I need to tell Lena about the Phasmid ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
A cryptozoologist.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Victoire.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Kuno, what will you do now?
Fuck do you think? Gonna rock that law enforcement shit with you guys? Detective Kuno? Like you promised?
Like you promised?
Oh, fuck. Okay, but I didn't promise anything. Guys, Kuno's enrolling in a junior officer program. Ooh. Yeah, no, you're staying here, Kuno. You're too young. Is there a junior officer program for Kuno?
No, he's not. What is he, 10, 11?
Kuno's fucking 19?
You have to be 15 for the junior officer program. You're not even that.
Hey, you don't get it? Kuno's got pig all over him. Kuno smells of bacon grease. Being seen with you, fucking informant shit. You think no one sees this?
He spreads his arms.
They're gonna hang me by the nuts if you leave me here. You want that on you? A dead kid? Or you want Kuno at your station solving shit? Like we just did?
His hands are shaking and his face is white.
He does make a good case for himself.
It's not the locals he's worried about, but an 11-year-old girl.
John, he has nothing. John, I want Kuno at our station solving this shit. He was good on the island, he can do this. He was good on the island.
I don't care. He can't be a cop. He's just a kid. A kid who says every 4 seconds.
I won't say it. I won't say it anymore.
His teeth are clenched and his throat moves in a gulping motion.
Maybe you can take the kid with you. Enroll him a year earlier and say he's 14. If he...
I promise I won't say it. I won't say any of it anymore.
For God's sake. Yes, we'll do it.
Hey!
Another sigh of surrender.
Recruit Detective Kuno de Reuter, Junior Officer Material. So we helped Kuno in the end as well. Oh, that's got a bit. That's certainly got to him. And he's gonna stop swearing. Yay! Okay, I'm ready.
Good.
Suits you then, Victoire.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow, of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Well, look how happy he is. Oh, I've still got the helmet on. Oh, and I'm limping. Wow. And just as quickly as it entered my life, it will cease to be. I guess I'll say a few things that just stick in the forefront of my mind when it comes to this game. You know, I love the fact that in the end there we were actually able to help Kuno, even though I had a significant distaste and dislike for him at the beginning, all the way through to a good 90% of the game, I would say. But that was nice to get that kind of ending. I am the sorriest cop who ever lived, but I think we righted some wrongs there. I think Harry can go to bed more peacefully. We didn't have a drink. He's clearing his head. Hopefully this will be an improvement, but we will never know. This is where our story ends. And I guess from a mechanical perspective and with some of the mechanics in the game, what I love about it is I don't feel sore about any of the failed checks or the decisions that I made, and I know that there was multiple different pathways, it seems, where things could have gone down, and the decisions that I made, some things I could have potentially seen if I'd passed those checks, some things I haven't. I love the fact that I feel that at the end of this playthrough, which has been a long, long playthrough, I feel like I saw everything that I deserved to see, and that anything that is out there, it'll just be interesting as a surprise if I were to replay it. And, you know, I'm not going to start looking up stuff online, because I think I will want to revisit this and replay it at another time. But yeah, you know, I like that about the game. You know, that it feels like that was my playthrough and my experience, regardless of how things panned out. So I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. I would say to anyone who hasn't played this, I'm sure if you've potentially watched it and you're watching this final episode and seeing me speak now, then you probably already looked up a lot about Disco Elysium. But I would consider you to go and give it your own playthrough and make your own decisions. It is a phenomenal game, and I think that everybody should go and experience this. I also love the fact that there was a distinct, I guess, love for Harry and Kim for me by the end of it there, where I wanted the story to keep on going. Heartbreaking in a way that Kim was in the hospital in the end, and I do wonder, and I'm guessing he would have remained with us if we'd been able to, you know, warn him about that shot that was coming from the mercenary. You know, high percentage, it just didn't hit. These things happen, but yeah, I have no regrets. I guess the only other final thing is that there are some areas in this particular game that cover some elements of depression and suicide and death, so I have left a link in the description. For anybody that has those kind of feelings, please seek help, and it's really important to me, as I say, going forward with any games like this, that I just leave those links in there, and you can get support if you need to. But I will finish on this note. This has been a phenomenal experience. As I think I mentioned a couple of videos ago, this has probably been one of the least viewed in terms of a series on the channel thus far, and it just sort of reaffirms to me, as I say, that I do this for fun and I thoroughly enjoy this, and I don't particularly give a monkey's whether people are watching this with me or not. I've enjoyed it, and there are few people who have commented it over the course of this entire series that have enjoyed it along with me, so thank you so much for coming on this journey. And you know what, maybe it will pick up in the future. I know it's a long one, but you know, I'm not doing it for the numbers, I'm doing it for the experiences, and this I am very, very proud to have sitting as the final episode of this entire series of Disco Elysium on the channel, and I can say with great pride that I have done it. I have recorded Disco Elysium, regardless of the length of time that I've played this. It is now on the channel, and it has been fantastic. I don't know what's happening with Disco Elysium 2. I heard it's collapsed inwards like a dying star. But you know, it might get rejuvenated, we'll see. Again, I haven't really looked up too much about it, but I heard on the grapevine there was a Disco Elysium 2 in the works. But anyway, this has just been fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments throughout the series, if you do pick this up on the channel and you end up in this episode, please drop me a comment, any thoughts, I'd love to hear from you. But anyway, I guess I'd better go and have a wee rethink and see what I'm going to play next. See ya!